Hey, what is going on there, YouTube? My name is Josh Keatley, and today I'm playing on Origins. I'm on round 50, and I'm playing this live while I'm talking. I haven't done this too many times, so kind of new to this. Hopefully, I don't fuck it up here. But yeah, I found out a new strategy. One of my friends told me about it. His friend told him about it, and he's been using the shit out of it, and it's doing pretty good for me so far. And I'm gonna make a video here soon about how to do this strategy. I mean, you can obviously see that I'm in the crazy place, but there's a lot more to it than just going to the crazy place. But I really want to thank all the new subscribers that have been supporting my channel lately. Been getting a lot of new subscribers. I've got a shit ton of views this month already, and I really appreciate it, guys. And I really appreciate, all the people that have supported my channel. Some for a really long time now, ever since some of my first videos I put out. I really appreciate it, guys. Like, you don't even understand how much I appreciate the people that support my channel. And, if you have a YouTube channel, I'll do the same. I'll try as hard as I can to help support your channel. And, I really appreciate it, guys. But so I'm gonna go ahead and play out round 50 here. I'm just gonna keep talking, and I might as well tell you, a little bit about me, what's going on in my life, what's going on with my YouTube channel. And lately, I'm sure some of you guys have noticed I've been pushing my YouTube channel extremely hard. Like, I've been putting out sometimes up to 3 videos a day, and I really wanted to do this. I remember when the last map pack came out, Die Rise. I put out like 4 or 5 videos the first day it came out, and those videos all did extremely well. So I wanted to keep that up when Origins came out, and my goal was to put out 5 to 10 videos the first day. And Origins was such a hard fucking map. I struggled so much, dying like around 5 to 10. It's so irritating. But so I mean, this is an extremely hard map, so it was a lot harder for me. But I really got the hang of it. I put a lot of great tutorials out about this map. If you haven't seen any of my tutorials, your first video you've seen, please go check them out. They're way better than a lot of really big YouTubers. Because the problem is, a lot of really big YouTubers, they're all about those first day views. And they figure out how to do something one time, like build Max's drone or the shield, and they immediately put the video out about it, even though, there will be like 10 possible locations, and they'll show you one possible, and the video is just crap. And I want to put names out there, but yet I don't. But I think a lot of you guys know what I'm talking about. Some really big zombie YouTubers, their tutorials are just terrible. They're wrong. Like, it makes no sense, So I try my hardest to not fail you guys. I really appreciate all the nice comments I've been getting lately, even messages. People will even send me messages telling me that my tutorials are better than the big YouTubers, and I really appreciate that. Like, I do try really fucking hard. And just talk about what's going on in my life. Not really much, I'm a single guy. I'm actually living with my sister right now and my niece. And my sister works quite a bit, and she needed a babysitter. And so I'm a full-time babysitter for my niece, which she's really cool. She's a gamer too. Or maybe she's gonna be a YouTube gamer girl someday. I already put a couple of videos out with her, and they did pretty good. So I'd like to have some more videos with her. She's only 5, and she's extremely good at Minecraft. She's been showing me shit lately on Minecraft. She watches a lot of Minecraft videos. But anyhow, so you know, I I got all this extra free time. I don't have a job right now except for babysitting. And so I'm a jobless veteran. It sucks. I was hoping maybe to get some help. I know there are support out there for jobless veterans. I mean, I don't know if they give me money or try to help me find a job, but I actually lost my license, so it's really hard to, get transportation. But I'm not trying to tell you a sad story here. I'm actually telling you this because, like I kind of like all this extra free time though, because it's really I'm able to push my YouTube channel so much harder right now. I treat, my YouTube channel lately like it's a full-time job. And something that PewDiePie said, not too long ago really caught my attention about, like just how much work he puts into YouTube. And he said that, some days he would put in 10 to 12 hours of just straight working. And, he didn't like call it like a hobby or anything like that, just straight working, and that's something I've been doing lately. I've been doing the same thing. I've been putting in 10, 12, sometimes I don't even sleep. Sometimes I'll put in 14 to 20 hours of just straight gaming and editing videos. And I think the hard work that I've been putting into YouTube is really starting to show. Like, my channel is starting to grow so much right now. I've got so many new subscribers, like I said earlier, and my views have just skyrocketed. And I hope it continues to do so. And I really have big dreams of being a big YouTuber. Like, I want to get a lot of subscribers, a lot of views. And I really want to make a living off of YouTube. I want YouTube to be my full-time job. Maybe help me buy a house someday. You see people like White Boy in 7th Street, like Cribs, he has, I would say it's $1 million house. I don't know. If you guys seen the house, what do you think? Was that $1 million, over $1 million, not $1 million? But, I seen also from a show, one of my YouTube friends, After Hour Comedy, he had Mr. Technical Difficulty on his radio station, and he put a YouTube video out, and Mr. Technical Difficulty was talking about, he just bought his first house, off of YouTube money, and, that would just be my dream someday, just to be able to buy a house and just live off of YouTube money. Now, I'm not in YouTube, all for the money, don't get that idea at all. I really do like gaming, and I mean that's been my dream for a long fucking time, is to get paid to play video games. And I think that's a lot of people's dream, and it's not that easy. You can't just play video games and get paid. There's actually a lot of work involved with YouTube. I'm sure some of you guys know, but for those that don't know, it's so much work editing videos, so much work coming up with ideals of what videos to make. There's a lot of work put into it, and I hope someday I get rewarded for it. Hopefully someday I can make YouTube a full-time career, make a full-time living off of it. Maybe someday buy my own house. Just some really big dreams that I have, and I'm gonna keep pushing until I get to my dream. Like, there's a couple of things in life that I failed on. Like, ever since I got out of the army in 2005, I kind of had this dream of having my own home business. Working at home, doing something that I really like to do. Because, I'm not really big on doing 9 to 5s, shitty ass jobs. I was in the army. I went to college for web graphic design. I failed out. I spent too much time playing online poker. I thought I was going to be a pro poker player. Not even kidding you. But, so as soon as I got out of the army, I had big dreams of starting my own business. And I did eBay for a while. I even actually started up a sole proprietorship, whatever the fuck it's called, and I got my vending license. I used to sell at flea markets, and I was just my name was number for eBay was #1 DVD shop. I would buy DVDs on sale, sometimes at Walmart, like the $5 bin. Sometimes the $5 bin will be on sale. You can get good ass DVDs for like $3. Selling bitches on eBay for like $10. That was just example. I buy things extremely cheap on eBay, resell them for higher. I would buy them at flea markets. Same thing with video games. So I was constantly just pushing. And, I was doing really good, but the problem is on eBay it takes money to make money, and I was constantly spending the money that I did make. I wasn't putting it back into the business, and eventually, it ended up just failing. And it's kind of sad about that. But then I already mentioned, playing poker was a huge hobby. I loved watching that on TV, poker games, and and it's hard to play and talk sometimes. Get distracted here. Uh, but so yeah, I played poker games quite a bit. I played for real money. It started off fake money, of course. I think everybody starts there. A couple 100,000 on MySpace and couple million on Facebook, and I thought I was a shit. But once you make that leap from fake money to real money, it's a whole new ball game, completely different ball game. And I did make $300 one time in one weekend. That was a lot of money for me. But then I ended up coming back the next weekend and losing $500. So I mean, you win some, you lose some. Overall, I lost way more money than I ever won. So I gave up the poker idea. And I went to school for web graphic design. I really wanted to design my own websites and shit. And once again, I failed college. I was on like a scholarship thing. And I failed 2 classes, and that was the end of that. So it wasn't till last year, about almost 2 years ago now, when I was playing Modern Warfare 3. Me and my one friend, we played all the time, dude. We spent so many hours playing Call of Duty, and we were so good at it. And I was just telling him, as much as we play Call of Duty, as good as we are, dude, we should be making money for doing this shit. And he agreed, and me and him, we started doing MLG, and it was hilarious. First time we ever played MLG, we we had no clue what the fuck we were doing. We couldn't figure out how you get from the website MLG to get it on your Xbox. We were completely fucking lost. Shit's funny now when I look back. And his name's LB Lyrical. I mentioned him before in another video. I even put one of his gameplays up. He is one of the best Call of Duty players I ever seen in my life. He's extremely good. He does MLG and shit now too. But I was just telling him that as much as we play, as good as we are, we should definitely be making money for doing this shit. And he agreed, and we started pushing MLG, and we didn't do all that good. Like I said, it was like going from fake money to real money in poker. Like beasting on lobbies all the time. Like public lobbies compared to playing the pros in MLG. It was a huge jump. But then, watching White Boy in 7th Street and a lot of really big YouTubers, I know you could make money off of YouTube too. So, I already had a YouTube channel going. I had this YouTube channel for like 5 to 7 years now. And a good like 3-4 years ago, I put out a couple of my army videos. They all had a couple thousand views. One actually made it on the YouTube homepage. Had a couple thousand views in one day. It's pretty awesome. But so then I just started posting, my Modern Warfare 3 videos from the theater mode. And max ammo, I needed that. Fuck yeah! Finally got ammo on my ray gun. I haven't had a max ammo in like fucking 5 rounds, 7 rounds. But so yeah, so I started, straight from theater of Modern Warfare 3 onto YouTube. Obviously that's not very high quality video. There's no talking, no nothing. And then I, bought a mic for my computer. I did a couple commentaries. And then when Black Ops 2 came out, I didn't have an HD TV, so I couldn't use the theater mode anymore. So I was like, fuck, I was forced to buy a capture card. And somebody in my clan, I was real good friends on with Seven Sins and stuff too. That's a gaming forum, one of my favorites. But he offered me his capture card for extremely cheap. I'm gonna tell you the price, but it was a really nice capture card for a really cheap price. And I was like, fuck yeah! It was like a good friend discount type of deal. And so I got the capture card and I just started doing YouTube videos. And I made a lot of great friends on the way. I got so many great YouTube friends. And I've seen people come and go on YouTube. It sucks when people stop doing YouTube. But I do have those YouTube friends that are still going at it. They still support me. I still support them. It's fucking awesome. I really enjoy it, and I really enjoy everything about YouTube. Like I really love playing video games, and just being on YouTube, like the support I get, all the comments, all the likes, all the feedback, that's what really pushes me to continue hard, like some days I'm dead fucking tired, 'cause I didn't get much sleep, whatnot, and I don't even feel like doing YouTube, but I push myself, I force myself to do it, and all the positive feedback, the comments, all that really helps me push. And if you guys keep, doing that, I appreciate it so much.